Imagine a world where every piece of data is copyrighted. Would artificial intelligence still be able to learn and evolve? We're delving into a rather knotty issue today, the concept of copyrighted data and its potential impact on artificial intelligence training. So what exactly is copyrighted data? In the simplest terms, it's data that's protected by copyright laws which prevent its unauthorized use. This can include anything from books, music, and movies, to the content on websites and social media posts. But why does this matter for artificial intelligence? Well, to teach an AI system, we need to feed it data, lots of data. This data is the AI's teacher, its textbook, its source of knowledge. Without data, an AI system is like a car without fuel, it simply won't run. Now here's where things get complicated. A significant portion of the data available to us, especially on the internet, is copyrighted. This means that using this data without permission could potentially infringe on copyright laws. And yet, to build advanced AI systems like OpenAI's ChatGPT, a broad range of data is required. This includes many forms of human expression that, due to copyright laws, may be off limits. OpenAI has claimed that it's virtually impossible to avoid using copyrighted data in AI training. Their argument is that adhering strictly to copyright law would be unworkable because of the vast amount of diverse data required to train AI tools. They believe that virtually every form of human expression would be off-limits for training data, as little online content can be used freely and legally. This has led to a unique conundrum. On one hand, we have the need for legal and ethical use of data. On the other hand, we have the drive to develop more advanced and capable AI systems. Striking a balance between these two sides is a complex challenge that has led to lawsuits alleging copyright breaches and a potential legal battlefield. As we venture into the realm of AI, we find ourselves tangled in a web of legalities and ethical dilemmas. Enter OpenAI, a leading player in the artificial intelligence field that proposes a different approach to the copyright issue. Considered a heavyweight in the AI arena, OpenAI posits a viewpoint that veers from the traditional understanding of copyright law. OpenAI challenges the notion that it's possible or even practical to strictly adhere to copyright law when it comes to the extensive training required for AI tools. In their perspective, the vast quantity and variety of data necessary to train sophisticated AI systems like ChatGPT makes it practically impossible to avoid copyrighted data. The essence of AI training is to learn from human expression, and our digital world is teeming with such expressions. From social media posts to online articles, from literary works to everyday conversations, these are the building blocks that AI systems use to understand and interact with our world. OpenAI advocates that to restrict these sources would be akin to placing a straitjacket on AI development. The stance OpenAI has taken doesn't come without potential legal repercussions. As OpenAI openly acknowledges, this approach has led to lawsuits alleging copyright breaches. Yet the company remains steadfast, expressing no intention to restrict its data collection and training processes. Instead, they're hoping to rely on fair use allowances to legally leverage copyrighted data. OpenAI's philosophy is not just about pushing the boundaries of AI development. They understand the need for partnerships and compensation schemes with publishers, recognizing that this balance is essential to respect creators and maintain the integrity of the AI field. Yet they also argue that the current copyright framework may not be compatible with the realities of AI training. In the grand scheme of things, OpenAI's stance is a bold one, a high-stakes gamble that may reshape the landscape of artificial intelligence and copyright law alike. It's a controversial stance, no doubt, but one that OpenAI believes is necessary to drive AI development forward. In the words of OpenAI, it's a bet on near-boundless copying to drive AI development. The stance of OpenAI has opened the gates to a legal battlefield. But what does this mean for the future of AI? In the world of artificial intelligence, data is the fuel that drives the engine. But not just any data. We're talking about the sort of data that encompasses virtually every form of human expression. This is where the plot thickens. OpenAI's approach to using copyrighted data for their AI training has stirred the legal pot, and lawsuits alleging copyright breaches are on the horizon. Imagine a world where learning is restricted. That's the equivalent of what would happen if AI tools like ChatGPT weren't allowed to use copyrighted data for their training. It's a complex issue, and one that's not easily solvable. This is why OpenAI is hoping to rely on something called fair use allowances. Now, if you're not familiar with the term, fair use is a legal doctrine that promotes freedom of expression by permitting the unlicensed use of copyright-protected works in certain circumstances. It's a bit of a gray area, and one that OpenAI is hoping to leverage. Legal experts anticipate courtroom battles over infringement by AI systems designed to absorb protected text and media. It's a dicey situation, with OpenAI betting on a near-boundless copying to drive AI development. But it's not all doom and gloom. OpenAI acknowledges the need for partnerships and compensation schemes with publishers. So, while the company does not intend to restrict its data collection and training processes, it's not completely disregarding the rights of the copyright holders. It's clear that we're standing on the precipice of a legal battlefield, one that could shape the future of artificial intelligence. The decisions made in the coming months and years will have far-reaching implications, not just for AI developers, but for society as a whole. The future of AI hangs in the balance, teetering between the need for data and the respect for copyright. Let's recap the key points from our exploration of OpenAI's stance on copyrighted data. OpenAI has made it clear that it believes the development of advanced AI systems without the use of copyrighted data is an impossible task. The company suggests that the vast array of information and experiences that AI tools require for training makes adherence to copyright laws unworkable. This has driven OpenAI to adopt a strategy that relies heavily on the concept of fair use. This stance, however, has not been without controversy, sparking lawsuits and raising questions about copyright infringement by AI systems that are designed to consume and learn from protected text and media. The future of AI is entwined with this issue. If OpenAI's approach proves to be legally and ethically viable, it could pave the way for AI development, driven by near-boundless copying. However, if the legal system deems this approach as an infringement, it could fundamentally change the direction of AI research and development. As we move forward, the role of copyrighted data in AI training continues to be a contentious issue, a question that remains, for now, unanswered.